And welcome to New York Yankee Pennant Race Baseball 1978 edition. As tonight, the New York Yankees take on the Minnesota Twins. On the mound for the Minnesota Twins today will be Jeff Zahn, and on the mound for the New York Yankees will be Ed Figueroa. Of course, the Minnesota Twins come in with a record of 39 wins and 48 losses. The New York Yankees come in with a record of 47 wins and 42 losses. They are now sitting 13 and a half games in back of the first place Boston Red Sox. So here we go. As we'll throw the dice our own way tonight, the computer will be managing the Minnesota Twins. I'll be rolling dice for them. They'll be making pitching decisions and all that. And here we go. So here's your Yankee lineup. Randolph, Rivers, Munson is playing right field. Piniella, Chambliss, Nettles, Johnson, Stanley, Heath. For the Twins, it's Childs, Ford, Powell, Cubbage, Smalley, Wilfong, Carew, Waniger behind the plate, and on the mound is Jeff Zahn. Stratomatic has him at a 10-6 record, 4.33 ERA, 153 hits, 143 innings. Willie Randolph steps in. He's hitting 306, 3 home runs, 26 RBIs. Let's play ball from Minnesota. Here we go. First pitch of the ball game is a 2-8. That's a ground ball to third. Picked up by Cubbage. Throws him out for the first out of the ball game. So Randolph is retired quickly. First out here in Minnesota. And this is the New York Yankee Radio Network. Here's Mickey Rivers hitting 285, 10 home runs, 32 RBIs. So he's having a great season so far with the long ball. Here's the pitch to Mick. 6-6 base hit Mickey Rivers. So base hit Rivers, he'll get on base, and the Yankees have a man on. Zahn holds people on well. Waniger, the catcher, is okay. So they'll give Rivers good odds to steal second. So let's see if he does. 25% chance to get the lead. He doesn't get it. Here's Munson hitting 263, 5 home runs, 43 RBIs. Pitch to Munson. And again, it's a 6-6. That's a base hit center field. I'll send Rivers to second. Possibly will go to third. Ford is a 0 arm. They can have a good chance at going. 1-16. They're going to try to send the runner, and he goes. So first and third Yankees. So Rivers takes third base. So a good start for the Yanks. And now here's Lou Piniella hitting 333, 7 home runs, and 28 RBIs. Yankees trying to get their offense going here. There's the pitch. 4-10, fly ball center field, though. That's Ford. Let's see if it's deep enough to score the run. Fly ball center field. Ford's there. Comes in, and does he make the catch? Yes, he does. And Rivers scores. So the Yankees lead 1-0. Here's Chris Chambliss hitting 271, 7 home runs, 41 RBIs. Munson at first and 2 outs, and the pitch. 5-7, ground ball to second. That's Rob Wilfong. That should be a pretty easy play for him. He's a 3E13. He gets to it, stands, throws him out to end the inning, but the Yankees do get a run on 2 hits. 1 half inning of play, Yankees won, and the Twins coming up the bat. Bottom of the first, 1978 pennant race right here on the channel. Mark Jones here. How you doing? Yeah, that Brewer team's very interesting. How you doing, Mark? Welcome in. And again, I'm trying to roll my own dice here, playing a little Stratomatic, see if we can generate something different. Again, I'm using the actual 1978 standings. The Red Sox already lost to Milwaukee, so Milwaukee's now 13 and a half back, so I'm trying to get some ground. Huskin Powell hitting 251, couple home runs, 18 RBIs. Figueroa is 8-3, 3.55 ERA. Here's the pitch to Powell. 5-5. That's not a good start. That's a base hit for Huskin Powell. So Huskin Powell with a leadoff base hit. Oh, he gets the. I forgot to turn off the 20-sided, but that's a triple for Powell. but I'm not going to give it to him. So I'll go ahead and undo that last play. We'll replay that one, and let's see, dice card results, and split cards are done manually. So 5-5 on a roll of 9, and that will be a long single instead of getting the leadoff triple against Figueroa. 5-5 with a 9. So leadoff single. So now here is Roy Smalley. Smalley hitting .251, 6 home runs, 39 RBIs. Figueroa from the stretch in the pitch. 4-7, ground ball, second base. They're going to try to run. So let's see. And here comes the throws. Like it was a miss hit and run chance. And he's safe and a possible throwing error. So a throwing error by Mike Heath. And that could go in the center field. It's a 20, probably not. So that's not an errant throw. Powell will stay at second. And now the Twins have a chance. So they looks like it was a botched hit and run chance, and they still stole the base. Smalley getting another opportunity. 1-7 no walks. They did not need to steal it. So Yankees already in a little bit of trouble here in Minneapolis. First and second. Here's Rod Carew. 291, 2 homers, 29 RBIs. Carew in the pitch. 2-7. That's a double play ball. Ground ball to second. That's hit at Randolph. Goes to Stanley to first. Gets the Twin killing for a double play. So that'll move Powell to third. Runner on third now and 2 outs. And here's now the late Mike Cubbage. Just passed away this past week. Hitting .285, 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. Runner on third, 2 outs now. 6'10" catch axe. That could be a problem. That could score the run on Mike Heath now. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Do they get the 3E16 on Heath? It's an error on Heath and scores the run. So Mike Heath commits the error, and it's 1-1. So now here's Glenn Adams. Boy, why isn't Munson catching? Here's the pitch. 3-6 to Glenn Adams, and that's a strikeout to end the inning. Twins get a run at the end of 1. Yankees 1, Twins 1. So 1-1, top of the second. It'll now be Nettles, Johnson, Stanley. Nettles hitting .292, 13 home runs, 52 RBIs. Oops, that's a foul ball out of play. Let's see if we can find that die real quick. We can, and we continue. So Nettles will now swing. Here's Nettles re-swinging, 3-7, fly ball right field. Powell is there, makes the catch, and there's one away. So now here's Cliff Johnson, the designated hitter. Cliffy against the left-handed pitching, always tough. Johnson hitting .190, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs, and again a foul ball. Cannot throw it in the jar. Here's the pitch, 1-7, a walk. So Cliff Johnson draws the walk. He's on at first with 1 out. No attempt to steal. So now here's the shortstop, Fred Stanley, playing instead of Bucky Dent. 173, no homers, 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch, 2-4, base hit, Fred Stanley. So Fred Stanley gets a base hit up the middle. Dan Ford will throw it back in. Cliff Johnson will hold steady at second. So first and second, 1-0 with 1 man out for Mike Heath. He's catching today, hitting .219. No homers, 3 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Heath. It's a 2-7 base hit. Mike Heath, 2 stars, gets the run in. So that will score Johnson from second. Stanley will move to third, and the Yankees take a 2-1 lead. So Mike Heath gets the job done, and now here's Willie Randolph. So already Jeff Zahn having some problems. Zahn from the stretch. Here's the pitch, 1-6. And that could be, unless the infield's in, it's corners in. Let's see if they can still turn the double play. Hit at Smalley. He does. 6-4-3 double play. Yankees get a run back. They lead 2-1, bottom the second. Ford, Childs, and Wanninger to bat for the Twins. Ford hitting .249, 5 homers, 34 RBIs. Here's a pitch from Figueroa. That is going to be a 2-3 hit by pitch. So Disco Dan Ford doinked with the pitch. Runner on first and no man out. Here's Rich Childs. 194, no homers, 3 RBIs. Left-handed hitter against Figueroa. 4-10, ground ball to third. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hit and run. How about that? So 4-10 on the hit and run. So the Twins go hit and run. Ground ball to third. Nettles. He's got it. Can he turn two? Yes, he does. 5-4-3 double play. So here's Butch Waniger hitting 199, 3 home runs, 28 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Figueroa. 4-10 again. He will hit it right at Nettles. Nettles should get this. He's a 1E10, 1E11. Fields it. Up, throws. Got him for the throw. No score. At the end of 2, Yankees 2, Twins 1, 1978 pennant race. Right here on the channel. So top of the third coming up. And it's a good one so far here at the big ballpark here at the Metropolitan Stadium. No snow here. Here's Rivers, followed by Munson and Piniella. Rivers 1 for 1, run scored. Zahn will pitch. 1-8 is a ground ball to third. Can get a lot of those. Cubbage got it, comes up with it, throws him out, and there's one out here in the third. Here's Thurman Munson. He's the right fielder. Singled his last time up. And the pitch. 2-6 base hit Munson. He's 2 for 2. So Thurman with the base hit. He obviously hasn't lost his bat playing right field. So he's on at first. Here's Sweet Lou Piniella. Sac fly RBIs last time up. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 4-8. And that's a strikeout looking. So Zahn gets Piniella on strikes, 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Chris Chambliss. Chambliss 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. Zahn from the stretch in the pitch. 3-8. That's a drive to deep right field. That could go. Back goes Powell. It is gone. Chris Chambliss on a 1-3 home run. That's a 3. So Chambliss knocks it out of here on a 15% chance, and he sends it gone. That would be a possible check on the possible robbing, but I don't play robbing. That's gone. Oh, there is robbing. Son of a snitch. They are going to check for it. So let's see. Oh, Lord, if they rob me, I'm going to be mad. Here's the play. It's a 4, and they might rob Chambliss of the home run. He can't get it. It's gone. So a 2-run homer for Chris Chambliss, and it's 4-1 Yankees. So now here's Greg Nettles. Nettles a swing, so the Yankees get 2 more back on a Chambliss bomb. Yankees offense trying to show up right now. 4-7 lefties, a walk. So Jeff Zahn struggling right now. This is the New York Yankee Radio Network. It's 4-1 Yankees, top of the third, 2 outs. And it'll now be Cliff Johnson. Walked his first time up. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn the lefty from the stretch. 5-7, ground ball to second. That's hit at Mr. Wilfong. He's a 3E13. Let's see if he fields it. He gets it. And no, that's a base hit. Nettles the third. Wilfong went to cover, and the ball went right through. So first and third, 2 outs for the chicken, Fred Stanley. The Yankees have 7 hits through 2 2/3 innings. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 3-7, ground ball to short. Good play there. Good play there by Smalley. He'll go to second to short way, and that retires the side. Yankees get 2 on a big home run by Chris Chambliss. We go to the bottom third. It's 4-1 Yanks. Wilfong, Powell, and Smalley the batter. Mike Heath still the catcher. Puts down the sign. Figueroa from the windup and the pitch. 4-7, ground ball second. Hit at Randolph. He should be able to field this. He is a 120. So unless he makes a mistake on the fielding play here, should make the play on it. And he does. 1 quick out. Now here's Huskin Powell. He's 1 for 1 with the run scored. Powell, left-handed batter. Singled his first time up and scored. 112, line drive. Oh, what a play by Chambliss. He nagged it in the midair. 2 outs. Line out max. So with 2 outs, here's Smalley. Smalley, he walked his first time up. He's looking for his first at bat. Figueroa looks in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 4-4, ground ball to short. That's hit at Fred Stanley. Stanley's a 3E31. That could be a problem. It's in the hole. He stops, pops, and throws. Good throw by Stanley to end the inning. We're a third through 3. Yankees 4, Twins 1. Top of the fourth here at Metropolitan Stadium. downtown Minnesota. So we go to the fourth. So now top of the fourth inning, here is Mike Heath. He'll be followed by Willie Randolph and Mickey Rivers. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn looks in the pitch. 6-8 line drive down the line. Picked up by Carew. Nice play. Carew with a nice play. Hit it the other way. A little streaming liner. But a nice play by Carew gets him for the first out. So now here's Randolph. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out into a double play. Here's the pitch to Willie. 5-9 struck him out. So Willie Randolph walks away. Called strike 3. And that is 2 outs in the fourth inning. So now here's Mickey Rivers. He's 1 for 2 with the run scored. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn with the pitch. That's going to be a 2-5. That's a single 1-9. That's a 13. That's a line drive to Rob Wilfong to end the inning. Yankees go 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Yankees holding on to a 4-1 lead. Next telecast, New York Yankees will play the Minnesota Twins right here on the same radio dial. Then the games against the Chicago White Sox this weekend, all be on WPIX right there on your Yankee television. So bottom of the fourth, 4-1 Yanks. It'll be Carew followed by Cubbage and Adams. Keith puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in and the pitch. 6-5, ground ball to second. Nice play there by Randolph. Throws them out, and there's 1 out. So far, Figueroa strong. He's only given up 1 hit through 3 1/3. And now here is Mike Cubbage. Reached on an errors last time up. Here's the pitch. 3-3. That's a base hit center field for the late Mike Cubbage. Good job, Mike. Will you rest in peace? Single for Mr. Cubbage. So runner on first and 1 out. Here is Glenn Adams, 0 for 1. Struck out his last time up. Ed Figueroa looks in. Gets the sign. Here's the pitch from Figueroa. 5-7. That's a strikeout. Got him looking. Glenn Adams down on strikes, 2 away. Here's Disco Dan Ford. He got hit by a pitch his last time up. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch. 5-6. That's a base hit. That's in the gap. Mike Cubbage will go set first to third. And Disco Dan Ford will have himself a double. So a big double for Ford. So he gets it on a 1-9 double, gets the 2, second and third 2 outs, and the Twins have the time runner on, and it's Rich Childs. 0 for 1, grounded out into double plays last time up. He puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch in the pitch. 4-5, nope, 5-ball center field. Figueroa will get out of this one. Good play by Rivers, makes the catch, and that's it for the Twins. No runs, 2 hits, a strand 2. We go to the top of the fifth. It's 4-1 Yankees. 1978 pennant race as the New York Yankees try to come back from 14 back of the Boston Red Sox. So now it'll be Munson, Piniella, and Chambliss. Waniger puts down the sign. Munson is 2 for 2. Here's a pitch from Zahn, 4-12. That's a ground ball. That will be a caught. Let's see where that is hit to. Probably to the shortstop side. Let's see, or third base. So 4-12. Let's see. It was on a possible split chance. That's a base hit for Munson. So he gets the backslash base hit, and Munson's 3 for 3. So now here's Lou Piniella. He's 0 for 1. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn from the stretch in the pitch. 2-8, popped it straight up. Smalley's there. Munson will head back, make the catch, and there's 1 out. 1 out here in the fifth. Now here's Chris Chambliss, 1 for 2, and that big 2-run homer back in the third. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn from the stretch in the pitch. 1-12, fouls out behind the plate. Waniger looks up. He has room, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. 2 outs here in the fifth for Greg Nettles. He's 0 for 1, flied out and walked. Zahn puts just down the sign, gets it. Here's the pitch from Zahn. 3-5, ground ball down the third. Good play there by Cubbage. Throws across the first, and the Yankees are done in the fifth. We go to the bottom of the fifth. It's 4-1 Yankees. So Yankees with a 3-run lead, bottom of the fifth inning. It will be Waniger, Wilfong, and Powell, the bat for the Twins, here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. Again, this is a 1978 Stratomatic pennant race. We started the season off at July 17th. Yankees at an actual 14 games back where they were, and I'm going to be playing the 1978 pennant race, playing all the games, auto playing them who I need to, then playing the Yankees out. And we'll see if they can come back from that 14 back with Stratomatic. Here's Waniger, followed by Wilfong and Powell. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in. He's very well in pitch count right now. 5-7 struck him out. So Waniger down on strikes. That's a quick out. So Fred Figueroa, that is strikeout number 3. Not really a strikeout pitcher, more finesse. And here's Wilfong. He's 0 for 1 with the ground out. So far, Figueroa really looking good. Heath puts down the sign. Here's the pitch from Figueroa. 1-5 is a strikeout on Wilfong. He doesn't strike out a lot. That's the second time. That one was the 18th time he struck out. So 2 outs. And here's Huskin Powell. 1 for 2, has scored the lone twin run. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa with the windup and the pitch. That's going to be a 6-6. That's a single 1-10. That's a 16. Line drive makes the catch. Willie Randolph's there to make the catch to end the inning. We go to the 6th. It's 4-1 Yankees as we go to the later innings. So far, let's take a look at some out-of-town scoreboard. We're going to give you finales here, folks. So let's give me a second to bring this up. So, in the games played, the A's defeated the Tigers 7-3. It was the Giants defeating the Cubs 4-3. The Cubs defeating the Giants 10-2. So they split the doubleheader. It was Montreal 6, Braves 3, Braves 8, Montreal 3. They split the doubleheader. It was Orioles 8, White Sox 4. It was the Brewers 13, Red Sox 5. So the Brewers gain a game back. Reds 8, Phillies 2. Angels 7, Indians 4. It was the Astros defeating the Mets 4-2, 7-1. So a double non-happy recap. It was the Pirates defeating the Dodgers 11-4. It was the Padres over the Cardinals 5-3. It was the Royals defeating the Rangers 2-1. And the Mariners over the Blue Jays 4-3. So far, that is your out-of-town scoreboard. So we go to the 6th inning. Here's Cliff Johnson, 1 for 1, run scored. Jeff Zahn still in there. Bullpen from Minnesota has started to loosen up. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn looks in the pitch. 6-7, fly ball left field. That'll be Childs. He'll come in, make the catch. And that's 1 out here in the 6th. So we'll see what Minnesota manager Gene Mauch does. 94 pitches. He's so far almost Zahn at his limit. Here's Stanley. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn with the pitch. 5-10. That's only going to be a single on a 1. So not many options on a ballpark single here in Minnesota. That's a 12, and that is going to be a line drive for the second out of the game. Second out here in the 6th inning. Here's Mike Heath. So far, Mike Heath singled to run and lined out. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn looks in, trying to go 6-9. Yes, he does. Fly ball center field. Disco Dan Ford will come in, make the catch. And that's all for the Yankees in the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees 4, Twins 1. So Smalley, Carew, Cubbage to bat against Ed Figueroa. Bottom of the 6th inning. Smalley 0 for 1 with the walk. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa with the windup and the pitch. 2-11. That's a fly ball down the right field line. That's trouble. That is gone. So Roy Smalley, the nephew of Gene Mauch, has homered down the right field line. Home run on a 1-6, and he got the 4. So he gets one out of here. So Smalley right down the line gets it out of here, and the Twins are back in this game. It's 4-2. So now here's Rod Carew. So now at Figueroa now. Has to see if he makes some good pitches here. He put down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch in the pitch. 4-10, ground ball to third. That will be Nettles. Hopefully he'll make a good play here. That'll be a 1-11 for Mr. Nettles. Nettles picks it up in the hole. Over the first, gets him for out number 1. 1 out, and here's Mike Cubbage. He's 1 for 2. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa, the windup and the pitch to Mr. Cubbage. That's gone, and he missed it. Jesus, 5-4 against the left-handed pitcher. That is a home run, 1-15. That's a 16. So the late Mike Cubbage gets robbed by the wall. That goes off the top of the wall. Cubbage has to hurry. He'll get in the second with a double. So he just misses a home run. So now the Twins bring the tying runner to the plate, and it'll be Glenn Adams, 0 for 2 so far. He puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch. Here's the pitch. That'll be a 2-4. Oh, he just missed everything. Line drive down the line, and Chris Chambliss is there to make the play. Nice play by Chambliss. 2 outs in the 6th. Ford 1-for-1 with the double so far. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa looks in. Cubbage to take a lead off second, and the pitch. That's going to be a 5-4 against a righty. 1-6 a home run. That's a double. So Disco Dan Ford, his second double of the ball game. Home run 1-6. A 15's a double. So Cubbage scores. Ford will go in the second easy, and it's now 4-3. So the Twins have scored twice here in the 6th. And now here's Rich Childs. And they are going to go to Willie Norwood. So the Twins are going to the bench early. Norwood hitting .318, 8 home runs, 36 runs batted in. He puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch and the pitch. 2-3, nope, ground ball to short. Good play there by Stanley. Picks it up, throws him out, and the Twins get 2 in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's 4-3 Yankees. Norwood will move to left as we go to the 7th. Jeff Zahn still in the game, but I believe the Twins have their bullpen running. So this is going to get interesting here at Metropolitan Stadium for the finish of this one. So now here's Randolph hitting .303. 0-for-3 in this game. Zahn puts down the sign. Big pitch to Randolph. 2-3, ground ball to short. Smalley gets it, throws him out, and there's the first out here in the top of the 7th. Yankees do not need another loss here. So now here's Mickey Rivers. Rivers so far in the ball game, 1-for-3. Zahn from the windup. Here's the pitch. 5-3. That's a single on a 1 only. That is a 14. That's a line drive to Wilfong, out number 2. So Jeff Zahn has given the Twins 6 2/3. Here's Munson. He's 3-for-3 in the ball game. And Gene Mock's going to stay with Zahn. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn with the windup and the pitch. 4-6, single on the 17. That's a 19. Oh, what a play. That's a web gem. Holy cow, a web gem here in Minneapolis. Munson is robbed by Rob Wilfong. Makes a diving stab, and we go to the 7th inning stretch. New York 4, Minnesota 3. 4-8-1 for the Yankees. Minnesota 3-6-0. Bottom of the 7th, 1978 Pennant Race Baseball right here on the channel as we play the Yankees here on home of the radio broadcast. Here is Butch Waniger, followed by Wilfong and Powell. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa stays in. He's okay on the pitch count so far. 6-7, fly ball right field. Munson actually gets his first chance today, makes the catch, and there's one away. So with 1 out, here is Rob Wilfong. Wilfong so far is 0-for-2. Figueroa looks in. He puts down the sign for him. Here's the windup from Ed Figueroa. 3-8, base hit Wilfong. First base of the ball game. It puts the tying runner on. So now here's Huskin Powell. Huskin Powell 1-for-3 in the ball game. Now again, Billy Martin, still the manager of these Yankees for a couple more days, looks on. He puts down the sign. Figueroa from the stretch and the pitch. 5-7, struck him out. A big strikeout for Figueroa. 2 outs here. So now here is Roy Smalley. Big solo homer back in the 6th inning. He hit it right down the line. Heath puts down the sign. Figueroa working from the stretch. 4-3 Yankees, 7th inning. 2-6, base hit for Smalley. Let's see if the Twins run. Wilfong will go to second. Is a +2. That's a +3. They are going to send Smalley. They're going to try to throw for the runner. Here comes the throw to third. That's going to get the runner to second. Here's the throw. No, not in time. So runner at a 9. So Wilfong will take third. Smalley to second. Second and third, 2 outs for the Twins for Rod Carew. So now let's see what Billy Martin does right now. They're going to send Art Fowler out there, and they're going to see what's going on. So here comes Fowler. Pitcher's okay. No fatigue as of yet. So Fowler comes back, whispers to Martin. Carew up with Cubbage on deck. You have some lefties on here, I believe. Let's look at this Yankee bullpen and see what's available right now. Lyle, Tidrow, Kanmeyer, Gossage is available. So what do? Do you put Carew on? You have left, left, left here right now, or do you bring Lyle out now? So here comes Billy, and he'll bring in Sparky Lyle. So that's all. So here comes Billy, waves the left hand, and we'll get Sparky Lyle out here. Martin's never been a fan of Ed Figueroa, so Lyle will come in and pitch to Carew. Second and third, 2 out. Here we go. Eves puts down the sign. Lyle from the stretch looks in. Here's the pitch. 6, 7. That's a single one. The 9. No, does not get it. That is a 16. So Rod Carew hit it hard, but he hit it at Randolph to retire the side. The Twins strand 2. We played 7. It's 4-3 Yankees. So now the Yankees will send up Piniella, Chambliss, and Nettles. Jeff Zahn still out there for the Twins. Exciting baseball here. Again, this is the 1978 pennant race right here on the channel. So now it's going to be Piniella, followed by Chambliss and Nettles. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn stays in. 5-5. That's a base hit for Piniella. That will be base hit number 1. He had an RBI and a sac fly his last time up. We're back in the first inning. A 17 is going to get the long single. So now Piniella's on. Let's see if they come out and get him. Here's Chambliss. He homered back in the third inning. Zahn is going to stay in the game. Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn from the stretch in the pitch. 2-9. Ground ball softly to first. Not much room on it. Carew's got it. He'll go to Smalley and get the force out. So Chambliss ends up on a fielder's choice one away for Greg Nettles, who's 0 for 2 of the walk. So now Waniger puts down the sign. Zahn looks in. Looks like he's about giving up out there. He's tired. 4-10. Fly ball center field. Hit it at Disco Dan Ford. Let's see if he makes a big play on it. 2-10. Ford comes in, puts the glove up, and he does not make the catch. He drops the ball. So Nettles goes to second. Big error on Dan Ford. It's second and third Yankees. Second and third, 1 out for Cliff Johnson. This is now where you pull Zahn out with 1 out or you walk him. Let's see what Gene Mauch does. He does. He'll bring in Jeff Holley, of all people, another lefty. Okay, that could be wrong. We'll see if this decision haunts him. Second and third, 1 out. They're going to pitch to Cliff Johnson here. Waniger puts down the sign. Holley from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 5-5, ground ball to short. The infield is in. Let's see if that affects him. That makes Smalley a 4. It's up the middle. Does he get it? Yes, it is. It's an infield base hit. Yankees lead 5-3. So Cliff Johnson RBI. And now here's Fred Stanley. He's 1 for 3. Twins will play the corners in. Oh, that did not look good. That crossed him up. Run will score in the wild pitch. It's 6-3 Yankees. So now Jeff Holley kind of struggling with the ball here. Yankees getting some insurance runs. 3-6, fly ball left field. Catch is made by Norwood and makes the catch for out number 2. So now here is Fred Stanley. Or is it Stanley? I'm sorry. It should be Heath. Heath with 2 outs. Yankees getting 2 runs here. Most of those are probably unearned. Again, thanks to the wild pitch and the errors that led to this inning. So let's let Mike Heath get on a bat here. Here's Heath with 2 outs. Here's a pitch from Holley. 1-8, ground ball to short. That should do it. Good play by Smalley. Throws them out. And the Yankees tack on 2 big runs. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's 6-3 Yankees. So Gossage is up, and he should be ready for the 9th. Zahn's line, 6 runs and 4 were earned. So he lost 2 big earned runs there. So now here's Cubbage, Adams, and Ford. Let's see if they back Cubbage here. And they will. Here's the pitch. Not much against a lefty. Oh, that's a single. 1-15 for Cubbage. Maybe he squeaked one. Does he get the base? No, it's a 20. What a play there. A web gem. A great web gem by Randolph, 1 away. Here's Glenn Adams. Here's Adams now. Let's see if they bat him first of all. And they do. That's going to be a 2-10. That's a fly ball right field. Adams has absolutely nothing against lefties. Not sure why the computer didn't pinch hit for him. Munson will make the catch, and there's 2 outs. So now with 2 outs, here's Disco Dan Ford. Couple doubles in the ball game. Lyle looks in, and the pitch. 5-5, ground ball to short. This should be the 8th inning. Good play there by Stanley. Does he make the play? 3-31. It's up the middle. Tough play. No, it's an infield hit for Ford. So now Ford is on, extends the inning for Willie Norwood. Norwood the batter, right-handed hitter. And they will go to Jose Morales, a normal guy, loves hitting lefties. So Morales will swing against Lyle. Heath puts down the sign. Lyle from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-11. That's a single on a 1. That's a 14. That will retire the side. So ballpark single, only on a 1. 14 gets him. And the Twins are done in the 8th. They strand 1 at 6-3 Yankees going to the 9th. Randolph, Rivers, Munson against Jeff Holley here in the 9th. Randolph 0 for 4. 3-5. There's a base hit for Randolph. His first base hit of the ball game. That's a 20 at the long single for Willie. So now here's Rivers. Rivers 1 for 4 runs scored. Waniger puts down the sign. Holley from the stretch. Does he stay in the game? He does. 3-7 for Mick the Quick. Let's see. 3-7. And that's a fly ball center field. Ford will be there. Make the catch. There's 1 away. And here's Munson. Munson with 1 out. Munson in the game is 3 for 4. Waniger puts down the sign. Holley from the stretch in the pitch. 2-9 double play ball. Munson will ground into a twin killing. That's Smalley to Wilfong to Morales and turns 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Yankees 6, Minnesota 3. Bottom of the 9th here. One last chance for the Twins. They try to tie it or win it. Or the Yankees could go additional half game back and take it down to 13 games. So Waniger, Wilfong, and Powell. And the Yankees will stay with Lyle right now. See if they can give him a big boy save. And no, it'll be Bombo Rivera. He'll swing against Lyle here. Heath puts down the sign. Lyle with the pitch. Rivera hitting 331. 2-6 struck him out. He had stuff on his card, but not there. 2-6, and that's a strikeout. So Lyle with a big K, and now here is Rob Wilfong. He's 1 for 3. And Wilfong will be pinch hit for by Larry Wolf. So the Twins emptying their bench. Heath puts down the sign. Lyle with the pitch. 2-7. That's a single on a 1 again. Single on a 1. That's an 11 again. That's an out. So Wolf will line drive. 2. Stanley for out number 2. And now here's Huskin Powell. He's 1 for 4 with the run scored. Heath puts down the sign. Lyle looks in. This could be the ball game right here. 2-7 fly ball right field. This should do it. Back goes Munson. Makes the catch, and the Yankees are now 13 games in back of the Red Sox with the Red Sox loss. So a big win for the Yanks. We'll take a look at the schedule ahead of us. So Yankees defeat the Twins, 6-11-1 for the Yanks, 3-9-1 for the Twins. Figueroa goes 9-3. Lyle gets his 4th save, goes 2 1/3 innings. Zahn's 10-7, goes 7 1/3, 9 hits, 6 runs, 4 were earned. Doubles by Cubbage. Ford had 2 doubles. Home runs by Chambliss and Smalley. RBIs by Piniella. Chambliss had 2, Johnson with 1, Heath with 1, Smalley with 1 with the home run, and Dan Ford had 1. So the final score is Yankees 6 and the Twins 3. So that will do it. We'll go ahead and update our standings, and the Yankees will get in a game back in the standings now. So the Yankees will now go to 48 wins and 42 losses, while the Minnesota Twins will go to 39 and 49. Let's take a look at our updated games now, and we'll see what's next for us, and then we'll show the series ahead against the Chicago White Sox. which will be all televised on WPIX. So it's next game. We Ron Guidry taking on Darrell Jackson. That'll be from Minnesota. And then the Yankees will venture to Chicago. That'll be Beatty against Barrios in the Friday game. The Saturday night game will be Catfish Hunter and Wilbur Wood. And the Sunday finale will be a Sunday afternoon. Ed Figueroa back on the mound again. Will take on Ken Krevick. And then the Yankees will then go to Kansas City. That's right about when Billy Martin lost his job in the Royals series. So stay tuned for that and much more as we bring you this New York Yankee 1978 pennant race right here on the channel. So thank you folks for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, D. Scott Howard, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it always. Yankees pull this off here. A nice little win. Again, I think everyone who has come in, please go ahead and, if you can, please like the game tonight. Please, if you have not subscribed, and a lot of people here are. Mark Jones was here. D. Scott Howard was here. Again, this was about a 42-minute game. Yankees win it by a couple runs. Again, I'm playing the 1978 pennant race with the actual standings from the day in general. What I did is I fast forward the Stratomatic schedule to that date. So I'm not using the actual records, but I am using the actual, I'm not using the records that Stratomatic came up with. I'm using the actual records from Major League Baseball from that day in history. So we're going to find out and see if the Yankees can come back from 14 back again. Now there'll be 13 back because of the Red Sox loss. So that's a good win. Martin's still in charge, so we'll have to see what happens as that moves forward. But Martin only has about a couple of days left before he blows his stack and says a couple of things really stupid. And then he will resign and then be rehired again on Old Timers Day late this summer. So again, folks, thank you so much. I appreciate all who are here watching from the background or inside the channel. Thank you, Mark, for coming in. D. Scott Howard, thank you for popping and wish you could have been here. I appreciate everyone who always is. So have a good night, folks. Yankees win. The next game again will be Darrell Jackson and Ron Guidry back here on the home of the New York Yankees radio before the White Sox series will be carried by WPIX. So thank you, folks. Have a good rest of the night. We'll see you again.